Hi, everybody. My name is Sam, and I'm going to guide you through a yoga practice for when you're feeling a little bit overwhelmed. So, since summer started, the heat is strong, which means a lot of energy. The sun is hot, it's got tons of energy. So, that's kind of what's mimicking or playing in our lives right now. Lots of fast paced moving parts to get into fall, which comes change. Change is not easy to navigate. There's lots of different pieces, and it can be a little bit overwhelming. So if you're feeling that way, go get ready, and I'll meet you on your mat. So today we're going to begin in a child's pose. You can bring your knees as wide as your yoga mat, your big toes to touch. Sink your hips back towards your heels as you walk your hands out in front of you on the mat, resting your forehead into the earth. And just trying to relax all tension from your body. Right away, see if you can find your breath. And inhale through your nose. And then exhale out through your nose or mouth. Start to feel your body is changing with every breath. As you inhale in, your body expands, rises a little higher to the sky. And as you exhale, your body releases tension, sinking, surrendering further to the earth. Let your breath bring those physical benefits. As you start to connect with your body fully. If it feels comfortable for you, you can wiggle your fingers on the mat in front of you. Maybe you press down through all of your fingertips just to feel that earth underneath you. Then notice that little space in between your forehead, your pineal gland touching the earth. An option to sway your forehead a little left, a little right, to massage your brow bone and release any tension. Take your time. And when you're ready, let go. Relax any tension from your shoulders as you sink deeper into the mat. Find your breath on your next inhale. I want you to bring that breath into your heart space. Fill it into your chest. Feel the skin of your back stretching to the sky. And exhale to feel your heart melt deeper. Again, inhale through your nose. Fill your heart space, your chest. And exhale to let it go. On your next breath in, move that air into your belly. Feel your belly rise on the tops of your thighs. A little bit of a stretch. And exhale to let go, sink deeper in your hips. Again, inhale, expand your belly, feel that rise. Exhale, let go through your hips. Continue your breath, your full inhale through your torso. Full exhale out. Start to connect, noticing your knees touching the earth. All the way down through your shins and the tops of your toes. Option to wiggle your toes on the mat. Feel that connection, the earth underneath you. Now on your next inhale, I want you to bring that air in through the soles of your feet. Imagine it's reaching all the way up to your fingertips. You hold your breath as you expand. And exhale to let it go from your fingers back out through your toes. Feel that flow of breath. Inhale through your feet. Let it go all the way to your fingers. Rise on your inhale. Exhale, let it go from your fingers to your toes. Inhale, toes to fingers. Exhale, fingers to toes. Keep your breath in any way you'd like. Your inhale and your exhale. We'll take about 5 more cycles of breath here, nice and slow. A cycle of breath is 1 full inhale, followed by 1 full exhale. Keep breathing as you start to bring a little bit of movement into your body. You're going to press through all of your fingertips. Find that space as you start to sway left and right, stretching out through your shoulders, maybe lifting your head or keeping it rolling on the ground. Feel your hips shift from your right to your left, getting a little bit more movement and space and warmth in your lower half. Then the next time you shift over to your right leg, stay there. Walk your hands up halfway. You're going to slide your left foot straight back. We're in a modified pigeon pose here. So showing you from the front, our leg is straight. This is a little difficult. Our leg is straight. We still have that child's pose in that front leg. Then you're putting your belly over your thigh. If you're familiar or practiced with yoga, this is the same thing as half wind relievers pose, just upside down on our belly. So that thigh is pressing into your chest. And then you rest your forehead into the earth or anything that's comfortable for you as you just let your body rest on your thigh. Option for stillness or option for some soft, easy movement. Try and bring your hips, left hip to the left side, right hip to the right side. Create a little more space and movement. Let all that stuck energy, that overwhelming energy, have space to move and release out your body. Then from here, on your next inhale, press up through your fingertips. You lift up halfway. You're going to press down into your right hand. Lift your left hand all the way up to the sky. You're going to point towards your back foot. Slight twist here, opening up through your chest. Then bring it back up to the sky. Then thread the needle. Bring your left arm underneath your right. We're going to land on our back here. Come into a supine figure 4. Cross your right ankle over your left knee. Just stretch the outside of your right hip. Going a little deeper now. Flex your right foot. Then if you like, bring your hand to your knee. Push it out away from you to feel a little bit more stretch throughout your right hip. Option to stay or maybe find some soft, easy movement. You can always sway left and right. Maybe you send your left shin to the sky or foot to the ceiling for a little bit more. And breathe. Take 3 cycles of breath here, finding your inhale and your exhale. Stay with your breath. This will help calm you through those feelings of being overwhelmed. Take 1 more inhale. And as you exhale, release. Let your foot go down to the earth. Then you're going to bring your right knee in, send your left leg out long. Take a deep breath in here. Exhale for a supine twist. Send your right leg to the left side of your mat. Right arm comes out wide. Let your body hang as you breathe. Inhale through your belly. Feel that rise in your stomach. Exhale, empty through your belly. Let any anxiety, any worries release. 2 more cycles of breath. 1 more inhale. As you exhale, bring your right arm all the way over to where your right leg is. We lift back up and come into a half frog pose. Your right knee is up to help support you. Your arms are on the earth. You can come to your belly or to your forearms, whichever one's feeling more comfortable for you. Option to send one cheek to the earth. You can gaze right or left. Maybe a little twist. If you've got blocks, you can bring them underneath your knee, underneath your ankle for a little bit of support. Find your breath. Slow inhale. Slow exhale. 1 more breath in. 1 more breath out. Bring your right toes a little closer to your heel. Press through your fingertips. Press yourself up. Bring that left knee up and sit back into your child's pose. Take a little bit of a rest. Bring your forehead back down to the earth. Massage your brow bone. Shift left, shift right. Move your hips left, move your hips right. Option to stretch through your shoulders as well. Find full body engagement. The next time you shift over to your left side, same thing on the other side. Send your right leg out long. In a modified half pigeon, I didn't mention this before, but I call this morning dove. So your whole entire thigh is pressing into your belly. We're not in a pigeon pose, so our heel is not parallel with our knee. It's not horizontal. It's more vertical. Take your variation here. Maybe you sway. Maybe you find stillness. Just breathe. Slow inhale. Slow exhale. Slow breath in. Slow breath out. On your next inhale, you're going to slowly lift up to your palms, walk yourself up halfway. Bring your right hand all the way to point towards your back foot, a little twist in your chest. You're opening up through your chest, so embrace that heart to the sky. When you're ready, bring your hand back up to the sky, then exhale to thread the needle, right arm underneath left. You roll all the way onto your back. Your ankle crosses over your right knee as you come into a supine figure four. Once again, find your variation. Option to bring your left hand to your knee for a little bit more depth. Option to sway a little left, a little right for more space. Option to add a lift of your shin, your heel up to the sky. Find your breath, 3 cycles of breath here. Slow inhale, slow exhale. Take one more breath in. As you exhale, drop that right foot down. If it's lifted, hug your left knee in, send your right leg out. Half Winder Lever's pose, now belly up. Take a deep breath in, squeeze your knee towards your chest. Exhale, supine twist, left leg, right side, left arm out wide. Allow your body to melt into the earth. Feel its support against your body. Know that in times when you're feeling a little bit overwhelmed, it can help to just touch grass, to just come to the present moment, which is the reality that you are a human being living on a floating rock in the middle of space. And with all of that going on, you still are freaking out about things that may or may not matter. Probably not. So allow yourself, give yourself into the earth, knowing it always has your back. When you're ready, you're going to bring your left hand up to the sky, then exhale to bring it all the way over towards where your left knee is. We shift back onto our belly, adjust yourself to get into the middle. We're in half frog pose, Mandukasana. You bring this knee up as you stretch the inside of your thigh. Option for the blocks, since you can see on this side, if you have a couple of blocks, place one underneath your ankle and then the other underneath your knee. This will add more to your stretch. And then if you like to twist into it, this will get more into that groin. Using your breath, take 2 more cycles. Slow inhale, slow exhale. One more breath in. As you exhale, you're going to extend your left foot all the way towards the back. Feel free to scoot yourself more into the center of your mat if you need. Take your blocks out of the way. You might use them yet later. And prepare to bring your elbows underneath your shoulders. Press your forearms down into the mat, then press the tops of your toes into the mat. We're in a Sphinx pose here. You can remain unactive in your lower body, so not an active Sphinx, but a restorative one. Let your glutes unclench, but maintain pressure. Press down into your elbows to find a little bit more length through your spine, your head, your neck. Inhale to lift your chin up to the sky. Feel that stretch in the front of your throat. Exhale, bring your chin towards your chest. Find length in the back of your neck now. Keep pressing into your elbows to increase that stretch a little bit more. Tuck your chin in a little bit closer. Find your breath, your inhale. Exhale, bring your left ear over your left shoulder. Now you want to really press into your right elbow here to find a little bit more stretch in your neck. You bring your chin up to the left, then up to the sky. Increase that stretch. Find your breath. Inhale. Exhale, chin to chest. Switch to the other side. Right ear over right shoulder. Press into your left elbow, then lift your chin over up to the sky. Find that stretch in the side of your neck. Inhale here. And exhale, chin to chest. Take it at your own pace. Go left, go right. Maybe you draw circles on whatever's in front of you with your nose for a little bit of neck mobility. And just allow this to feel nice throughout your neck and head. When we get overwhelmed, our head starts to just burn for some reason. So let that go by treating yourself, showing yourself a little bit of love and space in your head and neck area. When you're ready, you're going to meet back in center. You're going to curl your elbows a little bit more in. Make sure they're parallel with your wrists. We're going to prepare for forearm plank. So get ready. Tuck your toes underneath your feet. Inhale, gaze straight down. Exhale, forearm plank. Lift your hips off of the mat. You can walk your feet further apart or closer together depending on your intensity you want to feel. Then keep pressing into your elbows just like we did. Just stretch our neck. We want to lengthen through our upper body. Find your breath, your slow inhale. Slow exhale. One more breath in. Exhale, drop your hips back down. This time we're going to bring our hands underneath our shoulders, chin to the center of your mat. My mic's a little bit crushed by this movement, but it's okay. Feet together, press your toenails down into the mat. Prepare for a baby cobra. Engage your quads, lift your knees off the mat. Engage your glutes, push your pubic bone down. Inhale, baby cobra, lift your chest up, little to no weight in your palms. Maybe you even float them. Squeeze your elbows together by your sides, then pull your shoulders back to lift up. Squeeze your glutes a little bit more to lift a little higher. We're here for 4, 3, 2, and release. You're going to gaze to the left, come onto your right ear. Bring your arms out wide into a T. Your left hand is going to come towards your face. Your left foot heel is going to go to the sky, bending your left leg. You're going to bring that left foot up and over off the right side of your mat for an iron cross position, a nice floor supine twist. Option to keep your left fingertips towards your face. Maybe release them behind your back for a little bit more support and opening through your heart. Option to find a bind if you're there in your practice. Otherwise, simply breathe. Slow inhale. Slow exhale. Slow breath in. Slow breath out. One more inhale. Exhale, come back through center. Round 2 with your cobra. Press your feet straight down, hands underneath shoulders. Squeeze your glutes, press your feet down. Inhale, baby cobra, lift your chest up. Good, hold here. If you want to float, float your arms. If you've already floated your arms, now float your legs, add a little bit more on. Squeeze your glutes, your upper back, your lower back, lift up a little higher for 4, 3, 2, and release. Gaze right now, come onto your left cheek. Right hand comes towards your face, right leg bends, heel to the sky. You lift that right leg up and over off the left side of your mat for a twist. Option to keep your fingertips towards your face, maybe release them behind your back, or find a bind if it's there for you. Find your breath, your inhale, and exhale. Take one more breath in. Exhale, come back through center. Chin to the center of your mat. You're going to bring both of your hands behind your back. Prepare for a bound locust. You exhale, push your pelvic bone into the mat. Inhale, bound locust. Lift your chest, your feet off of the mat. You punch your knuckles towards your heels. Squeeze your upper, your lower back together. Use your glutes to lift up a little higher. For more intensity, you're going to draw your pinkies up to the sky. Feel it engage your entire back. We're here for 4, 3, just 2, and release. Bring your chin into the center of your mat, your hands underneath your shoulders. You inhale for a tabletop position, press up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your hips high and back. Hold here, pedal out through your feet. Find your breath, your slow inhale, slow exhale. Get any movement that you'd like in your body. Then when you're ready from here, we're going to inhale, 3-legged dog. Bring your right heel high to the sky. Use your exhale to drop your left heel down to the mat. Try not to bend your left knee, but straighten it to push the back of your knee towards the back of your room. It's so weird not teaching in a studio. To the back of your room to find a little bit more engagement in your hamstring. Make sure your right hip isn't stacking over your left, but it's nice down and in line with your left hip. Your toes are pointing straight down to the earth. We don't have to lift too high. Then find your breath, engage your glute. You can lift your heel a little higher. Exhale, low lunge, step it all the way up to the top of your mat. We're going to drop our knee, flip the top of our foot into the earth. Inhale, crescent moon, bring your fingertips to the sky. Try and stack your head over your heart over your pelvis, pelvis over your knees. So try not to unengage in your core here. To do this, you engage your core, pull your belly button towards your spine, use your glutes, that pelvic force to push your hip forward, stretching throughout your front hip flexor. Use that ground, that energy from the earth. Inhale to bring your hands a little higher to the sky. Exhale, sink deep, open your heart, push your hips forward, cactus your elbows left and right. Find your breath, your inhale, your exhale. One more breath in, one more breath out. Inhale, crescent moon, lift back up to the sky. Exhale, open arm, twist to your right. You're gonna bring your right hand down, your left hand forward. Option to bring your left forearm to the outside of your knee for a little bit more support as you get into a twist. You inhale to lengthen through your spine here. Exhale to twist a little deeper, empty any stress you have. When you're ready, you're going to drop your right hand to the back of your left leg, push your hips forward, bring your left hand up to the sky, exalted warrior. You're going to push your right shoulder forward, left shoulder back, bring your chin more center. You inhale to gaze straight up. Exhale, Skandasana. You're going to point your right toes in, bring your left toes up to the sky, lean into your front leg. We're stretching the inside of our left leg, so feel free to modify as you need. Maybe you lift up your heel, maybe you drop that heel, maybe you play with your balance. Find your breath, slow inhale, slow exhale. One more breath in. Exhale, low lunge, bring it back through center, plant your palms. Inhale, single leg plank, bring your right heel back up to the sky. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, bend your elbows at a 90-degree angle. Option to drop down to your knees, elbows squeezed by your sides. You inhale, upward facing dog. Press to the tops of your toes, lift your knees, lift your chin. Exhale, downward facing dog, hips high and back. When you're ready, inhale, three-legged dog, left heel lifts to the sky. Once again, use your exhale to drop your right heel to the earth. Push the back of your right knee to the back of your room. Find more stretch and engagement throughout the back of your leg, your hamstring. Remember, we don't want our left hip stacked. We want it nice and down and in line with our right. Your toes point straight to the earth. You feel some glute engagement, total leg engagement. You find your breath. Inhale, bring your heel just a little higher. Exhale, low lunge, step it all the way up to the top of your mat. Drop your back knee, flip the top of your foot. Inhale, crescent moon, bring your fingertips to the sky. Remember your alignment, use your core, use the earth. Inhale, reach a little higher. Exhale, sink deep, open your heart. Press into the top of your back foot for stability. The more you ground, the more you're able to lift to the sky. Find your breath, slow inhale, slow exhale. One more breath in, one more breath out. Inhale, crescent moon, bring your hands back up to the sky. Exhale, open arm, twist to your left, left hand back, right hand forward. Try and lift up, keeping your hips in line. You twist from the belly button up. Stretch through your arms, pull one hand back, pull one hand forward for a little bit more of a twist. Use your breath, your inhale, and your exhale. Option to modify. Slow breath in. And exhale for your exalted warrior. Left hand to the back of your right leg. Push your hips forward, right hand to the sky. We reach all the way up and back. Slowly push your left shoulder forward, right shoulder back, chin to the sky. Inhale here. Exhale, Skandasana. Point your left toes in, right toes come up. We stretch the inside of our right thigh. Once again, take your variation. Anything's welcome. You're at home, so no one's judging you if you veer off the railroad tracks completely. Slow inhale. Slow exhale. Take one more breath in. And exhale for a low lunge. Bring it back through center. Plant your palms. Inhale, single leg plank. Left heel lifts back up. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, high to low plank. Bend your elbows. Inhale, upward facing dog. Press your toes, lift your knees, lift your chin. Exhale, downward facing dog, hips high and back. When you're ready, you inhale to gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold. Make your way to the top of your mat. Shake your head a little yes, a little no. Let any stress, any tension release. Let your head hang heavy. As you find your breath, your slow inhale, slow exhale. One more breath in. Exhale, let your head, your hands get heavy to the earth. Press through all four corners of both of your feet. You push down, then slowly roll all the way up to standing. Your head is the last to lift. It goes hips, heart, then head as you roll through your vertebra. Once you get to the top, take what you need. Maybe you fix your clothes. Maybe you fix your hair. Maybe you just do nothing and clear your mind. When you're ready, we meet at the top of our mat. You can bring your hands together at heart center. Focusing on your intention for class today, this can be anything, but my intention for you is to feel a little bit less overwhelmed by exploring the support you have within you, underneath you, and with your breath. That would be you, but you get what I'm saying. Maybe even externally with your friends, your family, maybe the support you have financially. Whatever it is, let go of this feeling of being overwhelmed and know that you have help. It may not seem like it, may not feel like it, but there are people who love you, who will help you get through this tough time. Like me, doing yoga, hey. As always, take what resonates, leave what does not. Know that this practice is just meant to be for you to feel a little bit easier in your mind. As a class, together we exhale, empty all stale air out of your body. Let it go. Inhale in and hold at the top. Fill your lungs, fill your head, lift all the way up. Take one more breath in. And exhale, let it go. Let your hands get heavy towards your hips. Shake out your arms, your head. Maybe you find a little bounce one last time before we get started. Then when you're ready, you inhale, mountain pose. Bring your hands up to the sky. Exhale, chair pose. Take a seat. Sit your hips back. You want to press into your heels. Send your weight down and back. Then use your core. Pull your belly button into your spine, just like we did in that crescent moon. Use your upper back. Bring your biceps by your ears. Lift your heart a little higher. Inhale to reach through your fingertips. Exhale to sink through your hips. Take one more breath in. One more breath out. On your next inhale, you're going to lift your right knee up to the sky, single leg mountain. Exhale, supported warrior 3, slow to a low lunge. You're going to pretend you have eyeballs on the bottom of your foot. Feel that support of the earth, your body. And then step it back to a crescent lunge. We stay lifted, inhale, hands high. Exhale, crescent lunge twist. You're gonna bring your left hand back, your right hand forward. Keep your knee bent, option to bend your back knee for a little bit of support. My hip's a little tight, so that's why I gotta do it. You bring your arms in opposite directions. We've been here before, we're just lifting up. Take an inhale. Exhale, exalted warrior. Bring your left hand back, right hand forward. You can lunge a little deeper, then you're gonna push your left shoulder forward, right shoulder back, chin to the sky. One more breath in. Exhale, warrior 2, pivot to the opposite side. Make sure your knee's over your ankle. And then you're pressing into the knife edge of your back foot. Your toes aren't facing to the back. They're not facing straight forward, but they're nice and angled so that you can use the knife edge of your back foot to push away and your front toes to push away to come to your center and hold. Find your breath, your inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reverse warrior. Bring your left hand all the way up and back. Commit to your lunge, so knee over ankle. Bend a little bit deeper to reach a little further back. Take one more breath in. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, high to low plank. You plant your palms, go through high to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. You always have the option to skip. I know we're going a little faster here. Gotta keep up with the chaos in the mind. You know what I'm saying? When you're ready, inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose, root to rise. Bring your hands to the sky. Exhale, chair pose, take a seat. We've been here before, you know what to do, team. Sink your hips down and back, pull your belly button in. Use your core, biceps by your ears, lift a little higher through your heart, a little lower through your hips. Inhale here. Exhale, get a little deeper. One more breath in. One more breath out. Gotta check my microphone's on. Inhale, single leg mountain. Bring your left knee up to your hip. Exhale, supported warrior 3. Find your hands at heart center as you slowly reach that left foot back. Prepare for a low lunge. Be steady. Know you're supported as you land that foot. Inhale, crescent lunge. Bring your hands to the sky. Exhale, open arm twist to your right. Right hand back, left hand forward. Using your core, belly button up, twist. Spread your arms in opposite directions. Inhale here. Exhale, exalted warrior, right hand back, left hand reaches up. Find that side body stretch first. Then push your right shoulder forward, left shoulder back, get into your front line. Inhale. Exhale, warrior 2, pivot open to the opposite end. We know our feet, we know our strength, we know our root. So use that power, that support you have from the earth. Push away. Get that chaos, that overwhelming feeling out through your practice, through your physical being. Let energy shine out your fingers, shine out your toes. Take a deep breath in. Exhale to sink a little deeper. Inhale, reverse warrior, right hand reaches all the way up and back. Commit to your lunge. Maybe you bend a little bit further forward to reach a little further back. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana, high to low plank. Plant your palms, step it back. Find your flow. If you ever wanted to skip meet and downward facing dog, that is fine. Once you get here, find your slow breath in, slow breath out. We're going to add on just a little bit each time. Do this 2 more times. When you're ready, inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose, root to rise. Bring your fingertips to the sky. Exhale, chair pose, sink it deep. Listen for the change. We inhale to bring our hands even higher. Exhale, baby back bend, cactus your elbows, lift your chest up to the sky, hold. Squeeze those shoulder blades together, find that upper back engagement. Inhale, chair pose, reach back up. Exhale, single leg mountain, right knee lifts, hands at heart center. Find your balance, inhale here. Exhale, slow warrior 3 to low lunge. Reach your right foot back and then step it back. Inhale, crescent lunge, hands to the sky. Exhale, open arm twist, left hand back, right hand forward. Inhale, exalted warrior, right hand to the sky. Exhale, warrior 2, pivot to the other side. Inhale, reverse warrior, bring your left hand up and back, listen for the change. Exhale to a twist, bring your right hand down, your left hand up. Keep your hips squared to the earth to start. Inhale, reach a little higher. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana, high to low plank. Meet back in your downward facing dog. We inhale to gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose, root to rise, fingertips to the sky. Exhale, chair pose, take a seat. Remember our change. Inhale, hands reach higher. Exhale, baby back bend, open your heart to the sky. Squeeze those elbows together, then inhale, chair pose, hands up. Exhale, single leg mountain, left knee lifts. Find your balance with an inhale. Exhale, supported warrior 3, hands at heart center. We point, reach our toes back. When you're ready, land in your low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge, hands to the sky. Exhale, open arm twist, right hand back, left hand forward. Inhale, exalted warrior, left fingertips reach up and back. Exhale, warrior 2, pivot to the other side. Inhale, reverse warrior, right hand up and back. Listen for our change once again. Exhale to your twist, left hand down. Inhale, right hand to the sky. Hips point down, hand, chest is firm. Inhale, look up. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana, high to low plank. When you're ready, we meet back in our downward facing dog. Slow breath in, slow breath out. Building that heat. When we feel overwhelmed, it's because we can't control the heat in our own bodies. Here with our breath, with our bodies, we can start to control that heat, find a little bit more calmness in it, and know how to make a path forward for the next time we feel this way. Slow breath in. Slow breath out. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose, root to rise, fingertips to the sky. Exhale, chair pose, take a seat. Listen for the change. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, baby back bend, open your heart. Inhale, chair pose, hands up. Exhale, hummingbird. You're going to take your pinkies back, flying back. Option to stay here or lift your heels for a little bit more intensity. Squeeze your ankles, squeeze your knees together. Sink your hips a little lower, then lift your heart a little higher. We're here for 4. Just 3, right knee high in 2 and 1. Inhale to bring your right knee high to the sky. Exhale, full warrior 3. This time we reach our hands out overhead. We extend our leg out long in opposite directions and hold. Maintain the stability in your breath. Option to bring hands at heart center if that's more comfortable for you. You can flex through your back toes, reach with your heel, find your breath. Slow inhale, slow exhale. When you're ready, we're going to transition into a revolved half moon. You're going to send your right hand down to the earth, your left hand up to the sky. Here, look at my hips. If you find a little bit of trouble with this, it's probably because you're trying to reach your body over without actually dropping your right hip. You need to drop your right hip down below your left so that you can squeeze your inner thighs together and open up through your heart. Not doing a very good job at demoing, but hey, we're here. When you're ready, you're in your revolved half moon. You squeeze your inner thighs together, you find your breath. Fingertips on the mat, use a block or float your hand. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, revolved crescent, step it back. Inhale, exalted warrior, right fingertips reach all the way up and back. You got this. Exhale, warrior 2, pivot to the other side. Inhale, reverse warrior, left hand reaches up and back, commit to your lunge. Exhale to a twist, right hand down to the earth. Inhale, left hand to the sky. Exhale, horizon lunge. You're gonna roll onto the outside of your left foot, your right foot, point your left hand towards the back of your mat. Hold here for 1 breath in, 1 breath out. Inhale, left hand reaches higher to the sky. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, high to low plank. I'm skipping, I'm meeting in downward facing dog when you're ready. Inhale to gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose, hands high, hips low, hold. Exhale, baby back bend, open your heart. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, hummingbird, remember the change. Pinkies fly back, heels lift up, squeeze. Hold and breathe here, team. Squeeze your knees, your ankles, your pinkies together and uplift your heart a little higher here for 4, 3, left knee high in 2, and 1. Inhale, left knee lifts to the sky, hands overhead. Exhale, full warrior 3, hands out in front of you, heel reaches towards the back wall. Find your breath here. Inhale. Exhale to prepare for your revolved half moon. Left hand to the mat, right hand to the sky. Drop your left hip below your right. Squeeze your inner thighs together to help you into your twist. Take your time to navigate here. Finding your breath. Your inhale. Your exhale. Feel free to float your palms, use a block. You know what to do to help yourself feel a little bit more supported in this posture. Don't worry, with time, all things get easier. So even if you're feeling overwhelmed right now, know that it'll soon pass, maybe in a night's rest. When you're ready, 1 more breath in. Exhale to your revolved crescent, step it back, open your arms. Inhale, exalted warrior, left hand reaches all the way up and back. Exhale, warrior 2, pivot to the other side. Inhale, reverse warrior, right hand reaches all the way up and back. Exhale to your twist, left hand down. Inhale, right hand high. Exhale, horizon lunge, roll onto the outside of your right foot, your left foot, point towards the back wall. Slow breath in, slow breath out. Inhale, bring your right hand high. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, high to low plank. Flow through your vinyasa or meet me in downward facing dog. Once you get here, take a deep breath in. Exhale, come down to your knees. Sit on your heels and take a moment. Bring your hands into your lap. Soften your gaze or close your eyes. And let that energy, that heat inside of you settle. Recognize here that you have created this heat. You have created it in a calm way and in a controlled way. When we feel overwhelmed, it's because that heat comes at us. We're not prepared. We don't feel in control. We definitely don't feel calm. But know that you internally have the power to cool, to calm this excess heat in your mind, in your body, by simply guiding that energy, guiding that intention into something more productive. Thank God we have yoga. When you're ready, you're going to bring your hands behind your back, interlace your fingers. You're going to lift your chest, your head up to the sky, then bring your chin in towards your chest, rabbit pose. Bring the top of your head to the mat, then lift your hips up to the sky. Your pinkies fall all the way up and over the back of your neck. Option to stay here. Maybe you wiggle left and right for a little bit more space through your arms. Find your breath, your inhale, your exhale. One more breath in. Exhale to drop your hips towards your heels. Slowly lift your head up. Release the bind in your arms and shift your weight over to your left leg. Send your right leg out long. Bend your knee, flex your toes. Use that energy from the earth to inhale to bring your hands high. Exhale, seated forehead to knee. You're going to tap both of your hands onto your right toes. Try and keep your left shoulder in line with your right. It's okay to bend your knee. Then drop your forehead onto your kneecap. This is going to send blood to your brain and tell you that you can rest even in that state of fight or flight that you may be in. This activates the pineal gland, which will get our body sleeping a little easier tonight. Feel free to massage your forehead on your knee if that feels good. Feel free to take it a little deeper if you'd like, extending your leg out, pushing your left knee back. You know what to do. Slow breath in, slow breath out. Take 3 more cycles of breath. On your next inhale, slowly rise up. Bring your left hand behind your back. Swoop your right hand over. Push your hips to the sky. Take a gate pose. Stretch your right arm and leg in opposite directions. Take a deep breath in here. Exhale to release. Drop your hips back down to the mat. Switch left leg out, right leg in. Bend your knee. Flex your toes. Inhale, hands to the sky. Exhale, seated forehead to knee. Keep your shoulders in line as you drop that forehead to your kneecap. Same thing, other side. Feel a nice stretch in the low right side of your back. And breathe. Try and see if you can calm your mind with your breath, controlling that slow inhale in and slow exhale out. Feel free to get a little deeper here if that's comfortable for you, or find what is. We'll take 3 more cycles of breath. When you're ready, slowly roll yourself back up. Right hand behind your back, left arm and leg stretch as you push your hips to the sky. Take a gate pose, reach, reach, reach. Breathe, inhale, expand. Exhale, let it go. Drop your hips, send both of your legs out long. Shimmy your hips, your heels towards the bottom of your mat. We'll soon get on our backs. Bend your knees, flex your toes. Inhale, hands to the sky. Exhale, seated, forward fold. Touch for your toes. Let your body land wherever it's comfortable. Take this really restorative here if you'd like. Just let your upper body hang, be heavy against your lower. Find your breath, your inhale, your exhale. With every inhale, feel the skin of your back stretching. Every exhale, feel your head, your heart melt heavier. 3 more cycles of breath. On your next inhale, we'll slowly roll all the way up. You're going to point through your toes. You're going to bring your fingers into a steeple grip. Find that last little bit of overwhelming energy and place it in between both of your index fingers, the tips. You're going to send that energy from your head, from your heart. Release it through your fingers. Point through your fingers, point through your toes. Shoot that energy off. Take a deep breath in. Exhale to slowly guide your back down to the mat. Keep pressing through your fingertips. Let that last little bit of energy release. Then when you drop down to the mat, bring your hands to let go by your sides. Option to finish in Supta Baddha Konasana. You can bring your feet together, knees out wide for a little bit more hip opening. Or just keep your legs out long for traditional Shavasana. Find your slow breath in. Slow breath out. Let your mind rest, team. You have done something good for yourself. You have taken a step towards a lighter mind, a lighter soul. Life can get overwhelming, but that's why we have these tools like yoga, music, journaling, exercising. Help find calm through chaos. And calm through chaos is life itself. There's always two opposing forces fighting against each other in all areas of life. It's always either Messi or Ronaldo, Nike or Adidas, good or bad, yes or no, love or hate. We're so quick to be so black and white that we forget that there's always gray areas in life. And those gray areas are good. You take the yes and the no to come out with a logical decision. You take the love and the hate, and you treat everyone as your friend. You take the good and the bad and know that life exists with both, and without one or the other, it wouldn't be the same. So as you find ease on your mat, release the pain of your head, maybe the anxiety in your heart and your belly. Know that being overwhelmed is normal. Having emotions is normal. Being happy and sad are on the other sides of the spectrum, sure. But us, every day, in our regular state, is in the middle of both happy and sad, in between both good and bad, in between saying all yes and all no, in between black and white, we stay in the middle, that line that is both yet neither, and simply just be. Stay on your mat for as long as you'd like. Namaste.